Alrighty, folks, welcome back. This is Deathidus with another turn of Global War 1936. We're all the way up into turn 11 now. It's a year. The Eam changed it on his turn. Also, that's a very cheeky number of U.S. planes you got there in England. Um, we're not even at war, man. I don't know why you gotta be like this. Uh, I messed up on the Italian turn. They should have 14 IPP because motorized upgrades cost one less than I thought they did. Um, but let's roll for some tech, and hopefully things go smoothly, you know? So we're going to go for improved construction, like always. We're going to go for long-range aircraft, like always. We're going to go for advanced subs, like always. But this time around, we're going to go for jet fighters. That's our new wombo that we're going for here. So let's see how this goes. Zoom in here. Oh, a 1 for improved construction. Sucks. Jet fighters at an 11. We'll take it. We will take it. 7 for long-ranged aircraft. Fuck. But then an 11 for advanced subs. Hell yes. Okay. We now have to do some rethinking on our purchases. Um, give me a couple seconds of looking at numbers and math. Alrighty. Oh god, and I'm gonna have to rethink all my convoy rating too. Oh goodness. This will be a doozy. Okay, we have 56 IPP. Things I wanted to purchase. We can get rid of that, which gets us. The advanced submarines cost 7, I think. I might be wrong. I need to look that up. German reference sheet, units, water units, advanced submarines, 7. Okay, so get rid of that. And then beans. Oh, do we do that? I don't love it. But yes, I think we will. Get rid of that as well. So that should put us at 7 available. Alright. Oh god, don't break. Okay. We have adjusted our purchases. Um, what we will be buying are 8 militia for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. For 16. Then we will spend 4 on 2 militia upgrades. Then we're going to spend 4 on a triple A gun. Then we're going to spend, oh, balls, I forgot to keep track. So that was minus 4, and then minus 4 again. So we went from 40 down to 32 for 4 and 4. Then we're going to spend 10 on a fighter. Try to replace the ones lost in Scotland. That was a ridiculous fight. I still can't get over those rolls. That was insane. We'll get an airborne. That's a marine, not an airborne. We want an airborne. For 3. So the fighter was 10, airborne was 3. We're gonna get an advanced mech. Uh, 4. And then, with the last 15, 2 Panzer Grenadiers for 8, and an advanced sub for 7, which will clear us out. I'm glad I did that math correctly, assuming all of these units cost what I think they cost. And then, okay, as you can see, oh, also we get the free blue division. As you can see, the only infantry I'm purchasing are the infantry upgrades, so we will know what those are. Even though they will not be flipped over anymore. Zoom! Drop these ones here. Alrighty, now let's get over to our combat moves, because we have, as always, a lot. Germany's trying to spread the love of bratwurst and sauerkraut and Oktoberfest and as many other cultural stereotypes as I can make to offend people all around the world, and we are doing the best we can despite the severe opposition from the potato-loving Russians and the British, who I think just like to eat salt and like cardboard or something. I'm not sure exactly what British cuisine is. Don't worry, I'll shit on Americans too. I'm intimately familiar with our shortcomings here in the U.S. Anyway, we're going to we're going to kind of just say fuck it at this point. It looks like the U.S. is not thrilled with my interdiction of the UK, and they're coming for my subs, and I am flattered that the Ian has put so many resources into trying to stop me, and there's not really anywhere I can raid that will be safe. So we're just going to take possibly this last turn where the UK doesn't have radar and just keep enjoying it. So we will raid an A-20, an A-21. This sub down here can actually escape. He's going to move 1, 2, and 3 to A-53, where he can still hit that line, but he is safely away from that seaplane. These guys, they're trapped. They can't go through the canal, and this is just a cluster over here. So they're going to sit here in M8. They do get the Wolfpack bonus, though, so that's nice. I-4 is going to stay the same, and P60 is going to stay the same. Probably going to stay there the whole game, believe it or not. Alright, now for that combat moves. I was going to do some cheeky stuff in the UK, but the Ian and Major Foe did a good job, not Major Foe, and Davik, you guys did a good job of putting a stop to any of my J.R.R. Tolkien fan cosplay ideas or anything like that. What we're going to do is we're going to take this Marine, we're going to walk into Estonia, it's worth nothing. Then, we're going to take this transport, pick up an airborne, so 1, 2, 3 into Smolensk. It will not be alone. I have learned my lesson. Sending one ground unit against one militia has bit me in the ass so many times. Then we're going to attack southern Belarusia with a bunch of stuff out of this stack. It's going to be a light tank, a mech, a motorized, and 2 cavalry. The light tank and the mech will blitz, if possible, out of there. I'd rather not have sent that many units to just die to this giant crush, but I really want them to be able to blitz into Smolensk. So we gotta win that quick. We're also going to send this fighter from Königsberg 1-2. It has 2 movement left. Alright, what else do we got? That was Southern Belarusia, that was Smolensk. Lithuania, we are going to send this airborne down into Lithuania. We're also going to send 2 cavalry out of the big stack. No, just 1 cavalry out of the big stack up into Lithuania. And then we're going to bring 2 fighters from Western Germany, 1, 2, to attack Lithuania. And I swear to God, if this militia gets another hit, I will be absolutely amazed. Maybe cry a little bit into my pillow. We'll see. Podlakia. This little, another territory where no IPP, but I want to clean up so there's no nice landing spots for transport planes. It's going to get the big stack. So that should be 4 medium armor, 4 mechs, and 4 cavalry. All 8 of these guys I plan to blitz with. The cav cannot, so the 4 cavalry will have to stay, but then I plan to blitz into northern Belarusia with the rest of the stack, assuming I can. So we'll kick out these 4 cav, bring them back down here, and we'll just be very careful to do our combats in the proper order so that all of these things can work out. And then my last combat that I'm planning, I reached out in Discord for Major Foe, but it is first thing in the morning on a Tuesday when most people have work. My work schedule is Thursday through Sunday because zookeeping is fun, and the animals have to eat regardless of what day of the week it is. But I'm assuming he's not going to scramble for this. It's a pretty low stakes attack. I'm gonna just carpet bomb and bring these 3 planes as escorts as well. He could scramble his 3 fighters if he wanted out of here. I don't think he wants to. It'd be a pretty even fight, and trading planes like that probably won't work out in the long run for the Russians. But you never know. He might want to. So we will see if that ends up changing. I'm just going to roll the carpet bombing and assume he didn't intercept. The damage would go through regardless of intercept or not, I believe. But that is all of my declared combat movements. We're going to start off by just moving these off the line. All of the convoy lines have been reset at the start of the calendar turn. I'm sure those 2 will be back very soon. Okay. Throw these guys off to the side. We will probably. Okay, first sub. These guys are in different zones because I want to deny that Soviet bonus. So they do not get a Wolfpack bonus. It is just a +2, with the black die being the Germans, of course. So 2 on the Europe and America line. That real quick. And then this raider here can hit both lines, still at +2. So 5 +2 is 7, -3 is 4. It is up to Davik which lines he wants to put these on, but frankly, it doesn't really matter. No one else is probably going to be raiding these lines. Not unless something real crazy happens with a Japanese sub getting teleported. Alrighty, so we're then going to move down here. And we're going to hit this line down here in A53, the West African line. Again, black is the Germans at a +2. That's nothing. Up here, we do get the wolf pack bonus from advanced subs. Let me pull that up real quick. I swear, I had it pulled up. I think I lost it. Apologies. Advanced submarines, blah blah blah, wolf packs. Raiding submarines gain +1 to their convoy roll if more than one submarine is raiding in the same sea zone. So, that means it'll be a +3 bonus for each of these rolls instead of the normal +2. Alright, 2 plus 3, that'll be 3 damage, and then one more. And that'll max out the line. I believe it's a 6 damage total for this line. One, two, three, four, five, 6. And we'll continue over to I4. This is your regular +2 bonus again. 3 plus 2 is 5, minus 2 is 3, so we'll do 1 damage to both lines. And then we'll swing over here, and this is only a +1 bonus because it is the battle cruiser. 5 plus 1 is 6, minus 4 is 2, so we will also max out this Anzac line. That is 2 damage from Anzac, 1 from FBC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the UK. I'll adjust that real quick. I think this is the last turn of these shenanigans happening. So 2 from the Anzac, 1 from the FEC, and 13 from the UK. Brings them down to just 21. Alrighty. Nothing over here. Ain't that sad. But Estonia is a walk-on. Delete that, and then drop in our round when we get the chance. Down here in Lithuania, we have 1 at 3, well, 2 at 3, and 2 at 6. So we're just clone this. So, no, it's, yep, 2 at 3, the airborne and the cav, plus 2 at 6 from the fighters. There are no rivers or anything. The fighters will be the red, and the 3s will be the yellow. There is 1 hit. What? Fighters miss? Alright, well, we got the hit we needed, and we will see if they hit us back. This is going to be a militia at a 2 or less. Of course they do. Of course they do. We're going to lose our cavalry and take Lithuania. I'm going to do that one right now because that is the only British money that is going to be taken. And then I'll do the math on all the UK, or the USSR stuff when we see whether we're successful or not. So, British go down 1, the Germans go up 1. The Soviets have a lot of money. I'm still used to Axis and Allies where the Soviets just kind of get walked on. This is a lot more of a balancing act here, which is delightful. It's fantastic that it's a three-way game and all of that jazz. Opens up a lot of possibilities for diplomacy, or a lack of diplomacy, such as when Major Foe destroyed my fleet and gave the Allies control of the Med and the Atlantic, which kind of sucks. But, you know, we are doing our best to make a difference and get revenge. Because revenge is healthy. It's healthy for your brain. Okay, so this lone militia, we're going to be attacking with the 4 cav at 3. I'm just going to roll all of these at 3. There are 2 hits already. All of these other units would also have attacked, but it's a goner. So we'll now roll that at 2. Fuck me sideways. That's just, god damn it. I will lose a cavalry. This is just fucking ridiculous. Okay. And this is just a walk-on with all 8 blitzing units. Down here, we have a fighter at 6. That'll be in red. Then we have 2 cavalry, a light tank, all at 3. Those will be at yellow. The motorized will be at 2. So we have our 6, our 3s, and our 2. And I have to look up what a mechanized infantry does, because I don't honestly remember whether they attack at a 2 or a 3. Mechanized infantry, attack at a 3, so we'll clone 1 more of those yellow dice. There are no rivers here. Alright, these are all of our attackers. Remember, the teal is at a 2. So we have 1, 2 hits. Thank fucking God. The militia will swing back at 2s. And get another fucking hit. What the hell? Oh my god. God damn it. We will lose another cavalry. Because those are easy to replenish at this stage of the game. Oops. Okay, that rail needs to get replaced. There we go. Wait, why is there... Yeah, okay. Sorry, took me a second. We will then blitz with the mech and the light tank into Smolensk. This one is going to be a closer fight. It is a city, so that militia will get... Actually, we're going to just bring them all down. Just to be on the safe side, I can look at the bonuses and such down below. There are no rivers, so it's just a city bonus, which I believe bumps the militia up to a 3, giving it target select on a 1, and drops all of my units down. Right? Infantry class +1 and target selection on a 1. So that would be pretty miserable. And then we have our mech, which would be a 3, but is now a 2. Our light tank, which would be a 3, but is now a 2. And our airborne, which would be a 3, but is now a 2. For the first round. Purple will be our attackers. Yellow will be our defender. You would think 3 at 3 against 1 at 3 would be a pretty straightforward fight. But you guys just watched me roll 3 hits out of 4 rolls on militia against me. So we all know how that goes. 1 hit, no hit on the defending militia. Bless the fucking Lord. RN Jesus. Random number generator Jesus. I'm gonna stop babbling now and start. So that's fun. We have now taken a city from the Soviets. Was it a trap? Did he want me to put my entire stack into Smolensk so then he could smash it with this? Probably. That probably how that was supposed to go. But we will not fall for it, I think, unless that wasn't a trap. And he was just saying, yeah, you can have this city that has no airbase and no factory. Okay, so this will just be 3 at 2 for the carpet bombing. Ooh, baby! 2 hits. Thank you. I am not sure if he would like to lose the airborne or the infantry. I think he probably, well, obviously the militia, but I think the infantry is going to go. These are all my declared attacks, so having the infantry for an extra defender isn't necessary this round, but having that airborne as a possible attacker with the transport plane. Oh wait, there is no transport plane down here. It's way up here. Never mind then. I think he probably wants to lose the airborne. So we will delete that and re-put an infantry out. Okay. Sweet. Well, that went better than expected. I thought that was going to be 3 misses. And we're going to throw these in his big pile of dice over here. Okay. I guess technically he could have scrambled that fighter out. No, I don't think, because there's no defending units in either of these zones, I don't think he could have, actually. Regardless, let's count up IPPs. We went up 1, 2. That's not worth any. That's not worth any. That's not worth any. So we're going to take 2 from the Russians. That's all. Just 2. That's fine. It is what it is. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then I'm sure on my turn they'll take a bunch back and we'll flip-flop again. Or on their turn, Major Foe's turn. And it'll be a lovely little dance we do for the rest of the game until I get overwhelmed by the Allies and he sweeps across Europe. And then, yeah. We'll see, though. You never know. Alrighty. Combat movements, non-combat movements. We're going to use this strat bomber. We're going to pick up this airborne, and we're going to drop it in Gotaland, and then take the strat bomber back to Western Germany. That was such a clutch defense by that infantry. We're going to try and make Gotaland hell for Major Foe to take. One of these fighters in Picardy is going to go to Paris. Now it can scramble out to these territories. We're going to move 1 fighter and 1 bomber from Picardy over to Western Germany. Now that fighter can scramble for a lot of things. We're going to move this transport. It's going to move 1, 2 down to A12, where it will pick up a blue division and a Panzer Grenadier and drop them into Gotaland. Before it will go in port here, I'm going to actually set up an in-port marker. I'm going to drop it right there, and then make a small one. Maybe you can do it from here. Right there on this major shipyard. Oh goodness. It didn't want to enjoy that process. Here on this major shipyard where it will be in port. This fleet will also move into port with the transport. I say fleet, it's not very large, but you know what? It's enough that we can use it to be a pain in the butt for Davik and the Eid, which is essentially my entire game plan, is just be annoying with my units because I don't think I'm taking London anytime soon. Or doing anything in Africa. That's the fleet movement. These fighters are going to land in Gotaland. Like I said, I'm trying to be a pain in the butt. I hope it's working. This fighter in southern Belarusia will move 1-2 back to Königsberg, where it came from. The transport plane is going to move 1-2-3 back to Königsberg, where it came from. The Strat bombers and those planes are all going back to central Romania. There's an airbase there, so fighters can scramble if perhaps there is an attack in Bessarabia. That is in the cards, possibly. Then we are no longer making that decision because I got advanced subs, so I don't have the units to do that. This other decision, though, will be happening. The advanced mech and medium armor are both going to move down to Bessarabia, and I'm actually just going to go grab a stack marker to keep this a little more cleaned up. It'll be the 91st Army. Oh boy. We're going to smack them right here in the middle of the Caspian Sea, because I don't think that's going to be involved in combat for a while. You can do it, computer. I have faith. We'll put it up here in Western Pakistan. So the medium armor and the advanced mech are both joining. Already in infantry there. This militia is a helpful Mouseketeer that'll help us later. Secret Mouseketeer that'll help us later. Other movements, we've got. We're going to use 3 rail movement. We're going to use. Oh, fuck nuggets! I miscounted. I have an extra rail movement I could use if I wanted. So 1, 2, and 3. So the AAA in Berlin, the Panzer Grenadier in Eastern Germany, and the advanced mech in Paris are all going to rail down to Bessarabia. Then I have a 4th rail movement. I'm going to also rail this infantry over to Bessarabia from Bulgaria. Because my well-laid plans got foiled. Not really foiled, I got advanced subs, which I wanted to be able to buy one, man. This blue infantry is going to take 1 step over to Western Germany. These infantry, the Netherlands infantry, will bounce down to Belgium. The Belgium infantry will bounce to Picardy. Picardy infantry will bounce to Paris. Do a whole little shuffle down the line. That should leave me with ground units everywhere along the Atlantic Wall, which is pretty cool. Still got our Festum Europa, which is important. Alright, then let's move to the place units phase. Before I forget, we'll do our recruitment roll for Spain. This is going to hit on a 6 or less. That's a 2, baby! We've got ourselves a recruit. We're going to drop in. As Davik pointed out, you can actually, since it's a minor power, you can put a billion in militia if you want to. So we're going to just put 2 more militia and 2 good. You know what? I fucking hate that the plane a little bit wider than they look. So now there are 3 militia, 2 infantry, 1 mountain, and artillery, attack, and a fighter all in Madrid. And that's a lot of units, man. Come over here for these guys. Pick them all up. Zip on over. We are going to place a militia into Belgium. We're going to place a militia into Bohemia. We're going to place a militia into Gotaland. We're going to place a militia into Latvia. We're going to place one into Lubelski. We're going to place one into Hungary. And then Bessarabia and Romania. That puts them above their limit, which is why the 2 militia upgrades are also going into Bessarabia and Romania. So that's delete 1 militia there. Bingo, bango, bongo. Alright, this AA gun is going into Berlin to replace the one that had been there. This blue infantry has to get placed in Berlin. That's how they work. This airborne is going to go to Western Germany. 2 Panzer Grenadiers will go to Eastern Germany. The advanced mech will go into Warsaw. This advanced submarine we're going to build out of this major shipyard here into A-29. Seaplane there. These guys, if they wanted to, they'd have to move, then target it. Oh, also Festung Europa. We are going to put it on Belgium here. Another fortification. We're working on it. Throw a few more in here, so it's very noticeable. Don't forget, I have fortifications when you guys attack. I don't want to imagine what trying to retcon that sort of thing would be like. But yeah, we have units scattered around over here. It's a big splurge of Germans into the Russian space. I'm fucking excited about it. This game is very much into the mid-game, I would say. So we're going to collect 53 plus 3 because Sweden is still under Russian control. Hopefully we can stop that one of these days. Maybe. Alright. We will collect only 56, which will probably be 54, all things considered. Please let me know what mistakes I've made, and as always, I hope everyone's having fun. Yeah, thank you, and have a wonderful day.